What's up, you guys? It is Tuesday, and hopefully, you guys can hear me. Um, I just wanted to get on here real quick because I know it is the start of a new year. Tax season is among us, and this is a time where you have an opportunity to really change the next, I don't know, couple years, a year, or two, with some type of return that you'll get, whether it's going to be a little bit or a lot. If you're a business owner, if you're a, employee, doesn't matter. It's money that will come in, right? And they're essentially that you can do something with it. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that you have some type of strategy moving forward this year. Not the same year to year where you get this income tax money, and then you go spend it on a TV, things that do you really need, but to each his own. Of course, messages are only going to reach a certain audience. This isn't for everyone. So if you're wanting to, I guess, get a system down, a strategy, or just want to know, okay, hey, you know what? I probably should do something different than what I've been doing in the past. So the way I want to present it is, look at, if you don't have a business, look at it like a business, what it is that you earn, right? If you have a 9 to 5, you always need to operate your finances like a business. This is the best way to go about it. And I wrote some notes, so I want to make sure that I give you guys the information. And so the first thing is income versus revenue, right? So just like a business, individuals should start really calculating their total monthly income. And of course, like I said, to a business, that's the revenue. So business is going to calculate all that. It's going to make sure they know how much money is coming in. So this will include any type of income, any salary, any side hustles, any passive income, whatever it is. You want to make sure that you account for all of it. And Talita and I, we did that this past week. And we wrote down all our income, like everything that's coming in. So we want to make sure we're doing that. Babe, you're good. You don't have to do that. And so you want to make sure you know everything that's coming in. That way, you know how profitable you are. Each dollar that's coming in. You want to know exactly how much is coming in. That's very, very important. Okay, and then the opposite of that is you want to know what expenses you have, right? For a business, that would be the operating costs. So that is also a list that you want to make sure that you have. Every single list, every single cost that you have, whether that's your rent, your mortgage, utility, groceries, kind of ballpark it. And that's what we did the first time we did it. Because we didn't know, sometimes going to Costco, it could be $400. Sometimes it's $1,000 a month. Just depends on the month, right? Depends on what they got there that month. So you have to really buckle down and, okay, say this month we're going to kind of estimate, and then the next month see, hey, how do we do with that, So groceries, it could be insurance, your car payments, any reoccurring expenses. And I will say that as you're doing this, you're going to see some expenses on there that you're going to say, oh man, why is that even an expense? Like, I've been wanting to cancel that, or I've been wanting to stop doing this or spending on that. So this is also another good thing as to why you want to do this, right? The next thing is you want to look at your net profit versus your loss, right? So net profit and loss. So what you want to do is you want to subtract the total expenses that you just calculated, right, or estimated, from the total income, which is the first list that you've put together, right? So again, like a business, you want to make sure that you get your net income or loss, right? Every business has to do this. Every business must do this if it wants to stay alive, thrive, all that. Not survive, thrive, right? So now if it's positive, of course, that is a profit. That means you're spending less than what you're earning, right? You're spending less than what your profit is. If it's negative, that means you're spending more than what you earn, right? Than what your income is. So that's considered a loss. Now, you don't want that. But if that's what the case is at the moment, cool. Swallow that pill. Understand that it needs to change. 100%, it needs to change. Right? The next step is you're going to analyze your ROI. So ROI analysis. So in a business, what we do is you measure the profitability of an investment. So of what it is that you're investing into the business, right? So how you would reciprocate that, or how you would mirror that in as an individual, is that it can be it can be looked at as the return on your lifestyle, right? So what you're investing into on the business side, that's how the business looks at it, the ROI, right? Return on your investments. As an individual, is the return on your lifestyle, right? So for an individual, you would look at it as a ROL, the return on your lifestyle, right? All right, so that would be the lifestyle choices. And now we can have these conversations again all day about what you want to do on the weekend, and what you live for the weekend. However, to each his own, to each his own, because you want to tailor this to exactly what it is that you want to accomplish, what you want to do. If you have no goals whatsoever, if there's nothing that you're looking to purchase, then don't even worry about that. If you do want to purchase some things, then of course, things got to change depending on how you have your whole life structured. All right, so if spending on certain things doesn't contribute to your overall well-being, right, your lifestyle, or your long-term goals, like saving for a house, right? And I'm going to talk about saving for a house, purchasing land. I'm going to talk about real estate because that's the industry that I'm in. That's the service that I offer. That's what I do, so it's real estate. So if you're saving for a house, and your lifestyle doesn't help you to save, then that should be low. That should be a low priority, the things that you're doing. And you're always going to get a negative ROI or ROL, I guess, in that sense. So I don't know if anyone's ever said that, ROL, right? Return on your lifestyle. But here, let me be the first one. If someone else has said it before, so be it. But I've never heard nobody say it. So that's the return on your lifestyle. Okay. So cut some things out. Cut the fat out, the things that you don't need. All right. And now the next thing is budgeting for improvements. So business is going to do that. Business is going to budget. I don't like to say budget. I like to say forecast, because budget is just, I'm not going to say that it restricts you, or, it limits what you can do. But when you forecast, it's like you're actually planning. It's a lot better planning than a budget. Budget restricts you, limits you, whereas forecasting, you're anticipating what to happen, right? What if? So again, just like a business adjusts its strategy to improve its ROI, right, return on investment, individuals should tweak what their budget is, or what their forecast is. I'm going to just say budget because that's what people typically do. So, obviously you want to cut unnecessary expenses, finding cheaper alternatives, or investing in things that bring long-term benefits. One thing for me is education, right? Reading. The other thing would be health, right? So seek to invest on those things, on, better eating, a better, healthier lifestyle, education, health, all that stuff. When you pour money into that, that's only going to be a good ROL, return on your lifestyle, 100%. So that's going to improve your ROI or your ROL. All right, and then number 6, and the last one is have regular reviews. So it could be a monthly review, it can be a quarterly review. Some businesses or some states will have you do, will have you submit like your taxes, right? Or your gains. It could be quarterly, it could be monthly, it could be semi-annually. It all depends on the state. But you should have regular reviews. Businesses regularly review their financials, and that's a must, 100%. Individuals, of course, should do the same thing, have the monthly check-ins to, compare how much income was coming in that month versus what you forecast to be an expense. And, that pretty much will keep you on track. Some people are like, oh man, I hate a budget. I don't want to be restricted. But, you want to be restricted or you want to be broke? That's how I look at it. So you have to have that mentality of like, I don't need this. I don't need to go out drinking this weekend. I don't need to go out to a club this weekend. I don't need to go out to a restaurant this weekend. It doesn't always have to be that. And some people say, hey, I'm happy with my life. And if that's you, cool. Then, so be it. You're happy. Good. I'm happy for you. But at the same time, if you're happy with doing those things and then you don't find the time or the finances to invest into, I don't know, greater things, then, you got to be happy with that. That's your choice, So have the month-to-month check-ins to compare the income with the expenses and, of course, keep you on track. And, of course, this is what a business is going to do. They're going to adjust their strategy based on what the performance was for that month, that quarter, that year. They're going to adjust year after year after year because you want to grow. You want to grow. You don't want to stay the same. And we do that as individuals. So this is what I'm saying about tax season. You don't want the same thing that happened last year and the year before, is that your taxes came in and you can't say honestly what and where that tax money went or what it went to, right? Did it benefit you? Did you use it towards an investment? Did you put a down payment on a home? Something but can you honestly say, hey, this is what I did with my tax money last year, right? So, that's just some strategies that I want you to incorporate this year. I want to help you out, incorporate this year. I'm not a financial advisor by no means. I'm a realtor. Fingers crossed, I'll be a broker here soon. And I just want to make sure that I can help, assist in any way. If there's any strategies, any tips that you can take away from this, let me know. Hey, this helped me out. Hey, I thought about this strategy. This could help out too. So, and then share it with somebody that you feel like they really need to get this embedded into their lifestyle, into their finances, to propel them to the next. Okay. So guys, that's all I got for you. I wanted to do this live real quick. I'll share it on Instagram as well. But again, if this helped you out, give me a thumbs up, share it. And, that's how I know that it benefited someone. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging in there for this long. All right. Take care. Good night.